CT-5597, nicknamed Jesse, was a soldier of the 501st Legion and serving under Jedi General Anakin Skywalker and Clone Captain Rex. During his service, he was promoted to the rank of Clone Lieutenant in the final days of the galaxy-wide conflict. Hello and welcome to Centurions Corner, and today we're taking a closer look and review of my new Clone Trooper, Jesse. All weathered up and ready for his review, and as you can see, I've gone over a little bit more than usual in the weathering department, and actually I've gone through all the 501st boys that I've made, and I've done them a bit more weathered on there so they all kind of fall in line and follow suit. And as you can see as well, I've kind of sort of mixed him up a little bit from the actual phase 1 Jesse that we kind of know. The same colour on this logo up here is actually on his shoulder, and there's no other blue markings apart from on his chest, and he has lighter blue shins, and I just thought it would just look a little bit odd when he's in line with all the other guys on the shelf. I know it's the way he looks. It does kill me not to make it as sort of perfect, but you know, he was only in the Clone Wars once as looking like that, and I just kind of wanted Jesse, Fives and Echo all to kind of like follow the same kind of ring, because they all kind of sort of led the same lives. And we've got that new 3.75 pack that's just come out, so I just kind of wanted all these guys to look quite nice together in the Black Series kind of size on the shelf. So yeah, in all, as you can see with the weathering and stuff, I've chipped away at the paint a little bit more than I usually would. So he's got a bit battered, he is a bit weathered, and I kind of done the black wash over the top of him. Then I used the Tamira kind of weathering kits as well. So what I did use to finish off the weathering was my black was running out, and it just only had a tiny little bit in there, but I just filled it with water, so it's a black wash now, and I just applied it on a very sort of dried brush, just put it on some toilet roll until it gets kind of a bit washy, and let it go. I tried other bits as well by letting it run, so you can see like the weathered effects it's made on that part there. Dried brushing with it as well over the top. Dried brush with a silver as well over the gun to give it a little bit more realistic. And also what I did use was the Tamira Weathering Master Kits, and I used burnt red, and that was just highlight all that kind of sort of rust and a bit of sort of soot on there where he's actually been planet based. And actually when I actually customed the figure, I used a clear blue, which was X23 Tamira, and it is clear blue. It's kind of see-through once you pull it on, so to put an actual base down on it I just used a normal kind of art acrylic. It's not great for figures, you know, don't finish off a figure using this kind of paint, but it was quite good just as a slight base, and then I went over it with this one just to bring it out. And it kind of, what I like about it, it's like it brings out that kind of artistic kind of sort of look that the Clone Wars has, whereas kind of everything's a bit sort of like wishy-washy, like the colours and stuff on there. But also that clear blue gives it that really nice kind of gloss look as well. And to finishing off the weathering as well, I just use an artistic pen, very fine nib, and then I just go around just on certain areas, as you can see on the torso and around on the legs and stuff like that. The actual logo I used was field blue, and it's quite a nice looking blue grey really, and it really matches the actual logo at the top there. And I think in all it's actually come out really nice, and I thought I was going to struggle with that logo. I thought I was going to be there for quite a while doing it. I was quite prepared to do it, but first go, first time it worked, and it's quite simple. So I just worked from the inside, just doing the circle, then the lines around the outside, and then obviously the last circle, and yeah, it's come out trumps really. So just with a closer look, and I've kind of sort of started painting the actual pins as well on the arms. It just kind of gets rid of that kind of unsymmetric look on there, and it kind of blends it in, so it doesn't look too bad sitting on the shelf as like some of these new clone bodies coming out are more streamlined on their joints. So now we've got Jesse, and he can actually now meet up with his brothers. So we've got 5s to go aside with him, and we've got Echo on this side, making that nice trio. And then obviously we've done Danelle the other week, which is on there, and then also on the end we can have their commander, Captain Rex. And that, guys and girls, brings me to the end of this review and my custom. So thank you once again for joining me in this one. You can follow me down below, and where I'll be posting more pictures of Jesse and his crew on Instagram, and you can comment and like and subscribe. And until then, until next time, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.